Hello. It's Alan Wake, too. It's good to see ya. Tyler, Pax, Chop Slap, OCDE, Sugar Bits, Stupid, Cat Dean, Doof, Wolf, Coball. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good start to your weekend. And, I'm checking out something over here. Give me just a moment. We'll get right to it. Good to see you, Matthias and Afro Samurai and Dark and Darling and ooh. This should be fine. You know what? I haven't played Alan Wake in a long time. I'm just give myself a little bit of mercy. I don't know what hard is on a Remedy game anymore. Who knows? It's a mystery. And it's Brian.
Hey, what's up? I'm a ghost.
I think I might be hammering Twitch with way too much kilobits per second, actually. But whatever.
That's fine.
I don't even know if the Twitch is working. Hey, anybody watching on Twitch, is it functional? No, my CPU's fine. It's just understandably these companies don't want you like pumping out like gigabytes of data towards their servers, because if everybody did that, it would be the most expensive thing on the earth.
The whole world is founded on the concept of, well, if everybody did it,
to the beginning.
Oh.
Come to a story.
Not everyone can cure cancer. Not everyone can own Twitter.
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Maybe I should have streamed this to you now that I think about it, but hey.
Shh, the story.
Sugarbit says it's functional. Well, I can see it in real time. Now he's talking, shut up.
Victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Is it too quiet? I'm gonna bump it a little bit. Whoa, cool. I like this main character. Okay, Brian, you're allowed to talk now.
I'm sorry, sir.
Beep boop, yes, master.
Beep boop, yes, sir.
Is immediately controlled like a pudgy guy who's ass naked.
Yeah,
his butt right there.
It's great.
Exterior.
It doesn't pop out to a butt. It's got that lack of form that only a real human butt.
This is great.
Got it in all the wrong places.
Someone's gonna get this game for Christmas and be like, "Come on, boot it up, show grandma." Well, you know, it's about a writer and.
It's about a writer, Grandma. You'd like it.
By the way, Kid Frankie Weirdman, Big T Daniel, and Sister A Shalom and Doof. I'm naked. What are you stalking me for?
What are you stalking me for?
Man, I'm really desensitized to jump scares.
I am too, and I can't hear them. I just realized I was still streaming to you, Photoshop.
Oh, thank you.
I just thought your bandwidth could take a little extra.
It could.
I don't want to brag over here.
Actually, I think this is borderless windowed. I might be able to get it to you, but you know, we're gonna have to like swap calls and a few other things.
No, let's not. Let's not.
The way that I share it to Brian is through a various network of
Tubes and
Skype
wires.
and ICQ and MSN and Yahoo video chat. Hello, Mr. Cheese.
We're doing a new show. Can I tell them about the show?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to tell them what the name is?
It's called Ghost Loads.
Hellbent came up with the name. We finally decided.
It's about like stories that are loads, like, you know, that's a load, right?
No,
it's
no,
about ghosts.
we're loading stories from
It's like a loaded baked potato, but with ghosts, so it's a ghost load.
yeah, it's a ghost load. And we're
Hell
gonna
yeah, it says
speak
to A. Hell yeah.
But it says sounds promising.
I like the ghost emoji. It really captures the essence of what I'm talking about. Well, damn, that was a short game.
Gotta sell you the DLC.
I mean, I know it's not like a full $60, but I expected it to be a little bit longer.
Is he coming back? Are they really making your ass play the prologue part that you have nothing to do with?
Yeah.
Little wienery.
Brian,
I don't know
it's
why
Alan
I care.
time, wake time,
I'm sorry.
2 time. That title was awesome.
I just saw it. I'm so out of sync. Wow. That title's offensive. I thought the Joker one was lame.
This is great. Hey, you like The Shining?
How are you?
Hellbent and Brian are here.
Don't worry, Brian, there's subtitles, so you can read it and you'll understand.
I'm outlining a new novel project I've been working on.
Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's
Jack Nicholson comes out of retirement to play the guy at the opening of this.
I'll let you get
Yeah, they let them render his body. He's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
when you go on work trips, Mom.
No,
I've
I already
been
got a file
crucified.
right here you can use.
Tell him to stop brooding so much.
I've already got a 3D scan of the. We got to get Ryan on here. It doesn't mean Jack. You remember my friend Ryan?
I like that it's just Max Payne,
Thinks you should try cheering up.
Yeah.
and that it's
Oh,
just
wow.
the director.
I would love if you watched The Shining and like the windshield was too tinted to see what's going.
There's not a lot of self inserts I like, but all of the Sam Lake Head of Remedy self inserts I love. He's great.
Feels like the killer's leaving us.
The glass is too tinted. I can't. I
Man,
don't know
the
what's
dialogue
happening.
is low. Jesus.
It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
I want to hit escape to change it, but that might skip the cutscene. I'm just gonna turn up real loud if the game like blows out our eardrums. You write all complaints to Sam Lake at twitter.com or wherever.
Do you remember? Attention, folks! This is your captain speaking.
No.
Just dump it over.
Big T
like
says
that.
I can only hear you two, right? Yeah. It was. Remember how loud it was earlier? Though it was like cha cha.
And to tell us there were 2 of these games.
It's like a movie.
The car froze.
Yeah, it's loading.
Supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car. So where's the deputy?
My Dreamcast could render this.
I'll check out that map.
I turned everything up high, and that might have been a mistake.
Invitation.
I may actually. I don't know. You know what? It may just be that it's loading, and we'll give it a.
I'm digitizing photos from the 30s, and
Now look, I gotta.
yeah. Oh, focus.
Yeah, no, I gotta figure this out.
Okay.
Render resolution. Let's put it on performance. There we go. I turn all the ray tracing on. It's a nightmare. There we go. Okay, that evened it out.
Yeah.
A sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I always thought it was weird. PlayStation's gimmick was like, they'll do quality at frame rate drops.
Oh, the PlayStation version of the Spider-Man 2 game has a quality mode, and it's like 4K, everything rendered, and it runs at like 20 to 15 frames per second. It's like nauseating.
Yeah,
where's that audio?
I remember when like one of the Assassin's Creeds came out, and same deal where it's like when you turn the camera, you can see the judder, but it has motion blur.
Oh, cool. I can turn dialogue to 120. Well, that's useful, but all I have is bass reduction. Oh, well. Hey.
I gotta tell you about this photo from 1935. Very important for the playthrough.
Yeah, sure.
I guess my great grandpa got into like a fender bender. Oh man, another fender bender. But like, it's like an insurance photo of his like Studebaker dinged. And it's just funny to me. That car's not even a cube anymore. The metals have been melted into your probably
it's been
the
rusted and oxidized into the atmosphere.
It's one with the stars now. It's gone back to the elements.
I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
And yeah, Sugar Bits, this was released tonight.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest.
They should fix that sign.
Yeah, no entry, but there's a big hole there that just says go in.
The sign's wrong.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
I spent a lot of summers.
Sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence.
It's like a movie.
Making my projects. I'm sorry, am I interrupting the movie?
Everything's been closed since the area was.
No, not really. There's a dead body and this guy's stalling.
Oh, okay, cool. I like that contextually in the story he's stalling, but also the developers are padding the runtime.
Oh, you know.
You think
when it comes out on Steam
stalling.
and it takes if it takes less than 2 hours to get past this point, someone will refund it.
They're just like the security guard's name is like Mr. Steam. Mr.
Hello, would you like to hear my marvelous story? And if you hit yes,
I have
it like
so much to
blocks
tell
out
you.
Alt F4 and Alt Tab.
Just walls you in.
My version of the Mind Palace technique.
The Mind Place. Hey, I got a place like this. Call my office.
Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in
I don't even need magic powers for this. I just like own it, and I sit down. I'm like, hey, what's
They
up?
stole this from Sherlock.
They stole this from me because I own one of these.
everything we know about the previous murders.
This is an ugly
Taking
mind
another
palace.
look.
I'm too
Hire a
stupid.
decorator.
Yeah, why don't you have one with like a HD TV and like a grill or something? Like
We have a mind
cappuccino
palace.
machine.
It's the Tunes Talking set. I designed it like if I had
Oh,
the
yeah,
coolest
it
room
is.
ever. And you know what? My room does look just like that.
I can use WASD to move around. I can scroll to zoom. I can look around. I can navigate, or I can leave. Okay.
I like that Alan Wake is set in my neck of the woods. I like forest things. I like Slender Man. I like
You gotta look out for this guy, Brian.
Bob Odenkirk. It's like, can you sue? Can't they put a Photoshop filter over that to make it look 8% worse? Or can they AI generate these people or something? Why do they? I don't
I
like
like
when
it
you use
when they
photos
put
in
pictures
this
of
shit.
real people.
It is funny.
Fun.
Already hard at
They might as well
Wait.
just smear them.
Back to the mind place. The mind place does not pause the game, so my character's just standing here going,
I like, yeah.
Oh, she's in the mind place.
Sherlock, we need to get to it. I am in my mind place right now.
I'm also in my mind place. Mine has a popcorn machine.
Oh,
We
sugar
can
bits.
do caramel or
I do,
cheddar butter.
I do love Until Dawn and
Hey, Casey.
the
You're putting me on
girlfriend that I
charge.
spent a good
Why
5
not?
years with. That was our first date when she came over. As we played Until Dawn for like
You've cracked cases
until we
that
got
make the rest
bored.
of us baffled.
I like to
I
play
didn't
Until
even know there were, like,
Dawn
windows
and
in it.
screw up in the worst way so everybody dies.
You know what happens to cops who say this
That
is
is,
their last
I played
case.
Detroit that way. Another game that we haven't gotten to.
Yeah, I really want to do the Quarry before Halloween. I think we can do that in one shot, but it would be it's like a 6 hour long movie.
Oh, dude.
A 6 hour
I'm
long
really-
horror movie though that you can complain about.
I do. We should.
I won't even
we
razz
talked
you for
about
talking over the
endurance.
characters in the Quarry. I've already played it before.
I was gonna say
Not a
I've
bad place to get murdered.
no, Sister A, I am not. She gone.
Damn.
The
Should have brought an
we've been
umbrella.
talking about doing some kind of endurance stream, like
Thing around here that feels
where
like
we
You think the
punish
local law had the
ourselves.
sense to put up a tarp?
if they did.
We can't
Next
sleep till we
coffee's on
finish
me.
at least half of Detroit.
No, you're the one who tells me to play Gex for 24 hours. I'm the one who says no.
You could.
I take it.
That is our best and worst product. Is you were so mad at Gex that I just started giving you the debug cheats, and you're like, level 1, hate it. Level 2, hate it.
So,
Yeah, it was pretty easy to tear the levels apart. Those are awful.
that's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those
Thank you,
real?
Sister A.
You guys hiring?
I'm doing okay. I'm. Oh, they're talking about UFOs.
Body, shall we?
Yeah, Brian would love to play this game, but he's got to go to work in 15 minutes. It's right up his alley, though. It's all the stuff he loves.
Hel-
Like his cartoon has
Hellman's
exactly
got-
this in it.
I know.
Like the
This is
eviscerated
exactly what my
guy
movie's
in the
about. Yeah.
isolated location. Oh, they did his
Isolated
little
location.
wiener and everything. That's nice.
Casual UFO.
Brian, check out the detail.
Thanks, deputy.
No tarps.
Check it out. I can't stop.
Okay.
They really
Let's
went
start
all
by
out.
examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous?
It looks like a
murders?
Smurf. The Navi.
What am I doing?
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is
Okay.
positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Grave Doof says, I think that Sonic Frontiers continues to call for both Hellbent and Brian.
Okay,
No,
you know, I'll do it.
Nosferatu asked, does anyone still like goth guys in this weird ass day and age? We like Nosferatu. I think
Another body
he's got a
turns
good
up just as we
personality.
arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think Nosferatu's coming back. Just like, you know, shave your head and then paint your whole entire face white and walk with a hunch. Stop
If
eating
you've
food.
seen the new, if you've seen the new season of SpongeBob, not that anyone's like keeping up, like it's like no one's ever like, "Mm, you haven't seen the last season of The Simpsons." It's like that. But Nosferatu there's a night shift episode and Nosferatu comes back, and now they have shape tweening. So they can take those old photos of him and make him walk around at like 60 FPS, and it looks
The
ridiculous.
killer left the heart right next to the body.
Helvin doesn't know what we're
Losing all the
talking about,
wrist from the
actually.
cargo straps holding him down.
Actually, I love it when it like
Inside
2D
the
animation at
wound.
60 frames per
Check
second. It
color.
almost always looks
What?
bad for some reason.
Well, that's why it's funny is in an early episode of the show, they're trying to figure out why the Krusty Krab's so spooky, and finally they figure out stock footage of Nosferatu's been flickering the lights on too much. And it just keeps cutting to these unusual close-ups of live action Nosferatu. And in the new season, now that they got shape tweening, they actually put the character like in the set with them walking around. Like, hi Nosferatu, how you doing?
I'm trying to
Like,
figure
that
out
would
how the
make-
clue system works.
I do like that you got a little murder board there.
Newly discovered clues can be placed into the open question. Okay, so C is for clues. Then the question marks go away, right?
Doesn't look right.
Sugarbit says, Big Titty got GF's God tier. This is confirmed by me. And Brian Sistay says, I think Brian's talking about the Patrick Star Show. No, it's like the last season of SpongeBob, maybe a year ago. But it's, no, that was a funny episode. I think it's called Night Job or Night Shift. But they have like this trippy 80s synth soundtrack for all of it.
Or onto the question itself, I guess. Okay. Oh, I'm stupid. There we go.
But I like the idea of going to the Krusty Krab and finding out that there's like a whole different crew of like Muppets working there. And there's like, it's like all the freaky rock bottom fish and stuff.
Chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
Yeah, Sugarbits, the hash slinging slasher one was the original one. That one's really good.
More clues to work with.
I think it'd be funny. There's like a huge mercury deposit that like ran its way into SpongeBob's house.
It explains all of it.
He went around just spreading it everywhere.
For some reason, a thought that's always bothered me, you know, that theory that they're at the Bikini Atolls, which is where they were like testing nukes in World War II.
Who is our victim?
They
Who killed him? Need to find
I just, whenever I think of like an atomic blast going off, and I think of just like
the victim.
these horrific mutants under the water just melting into SpongeBob characters. Hi, Patrick.
Oh yeah, it's like I don't want to
And
die, and like the family's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm sorry, and they all melt into Patrick. Like,
Well, yeah. Like you see an actual sea sponge, and it slowly starts more like shape morphing into SpongeBob.
Hurry.
And how horrifying that is.
Like,
These mutant products.
SpongeBob's a pregnant woman who got melted into goo from the radiation. I was like, oh no. That's horrific. That's so fucking scary. I don't like that.
Was he killed?
That's
here?
awful.
After?
That'd be
that's-
terrifying. Nobody would like that. That would destroy the show. People would stop
That was
watching.
really when they jumped the shark.
Like, why did they do that? What were they saying?
Multiple people were here.
There's a Courage the
Multiple
Cowardly
killers.
Dog movie that happened that the creator didn't consent to at all. And but they did you watch that one?
I didn't watch it, but I heard of it. It's the Scooby-Doo one, right?
Yeah. Well, they speculate into why Nowhere is what it is. And they talk about, they have that news character like, maybe it's because it's near 80 toxic waste dumps. And he's like, maybe it's because Area 51's over there. Maybe it's because all this was an ancient burial ground that was, you know, defiled long ago. And they're like, also, maybe there's a comet that causes horrible things to happen that... And they like get into all these different reasons why it could be. I like that.
I got this deputy dog some questions about our friend here on the table.
McGruff,
Any idea
the
who
murder
victim is?
crime dog.
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
So the first Alan Wake had none of this, right?
13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since.
I don't recall. It's been a while.
Yeah, this feels like Detroit infected this game a little bit.
Yes, you probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
So we're doing detective stuff, and I gotta talk to him too.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize
Tell me,
him in
Max
his
Payne.
current state, but yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
There's an episode of
Working cases
SpongeBob where,
together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep
like, a
end.
manatee shows up,
Pretty quick after that.
or a comet shows up, and it turns them all into real live-action animals.
You're a live action animal.
That's true.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
That dude's got a
I only
face
know the
for radio.
rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head. Chased
Ah,
ghosts
I like
until
when he
fell off
smiles.
the
He
map.
looks like Dracula.
Guess
It looks just like him too. You can find him on Twitter at Sam Lake.
no happy ending.
Look him
Oh,
up.
I don't want to hurt Sam Lake's feelings.
I don't think you would hurt his feelings. He's the face. You've ever played Max Payne?
No, I actually have not played Max Payne, but he's the face
Suck.
of Max Payne.
Nightingale
Yeah.
went missing 13 years ago.
You're just a disappointment, Brian, day after
Same
day.
as all the other victims.
Wait, what? Sam
So
Lake?
fix the pattern.
Yes, Sam
Makes me wonder
Lake.
What was going on
I'm looking
there.
him up.
Probably something.
Oh, he doesn't look like that character.
Yeah.
He sure does. He's 1 to 1.
He's much more handsome.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
He does like
Sure.
the real Sam Lake looks like he's rendered using the menu screens from Detroit.
It looks like he's rendered using the game engines that they use for their games. Yeah.
Ooh, ask Brian, how was your day? My day was good. I worked an 11-hour shift.
Then,
How was
then
your
you went
day,
to
Luke?
work.
Yeah. I would love to do an 11-hour stream. I don't think I could manage.
Came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
That's too much stream for you to handle.
I'm a detective.
Indicating multiple cases.
Sister, I like Bob's Burgers. I really like that creepy pilot they did. Hellman's a detective. But
They
I
planned
don't
for
find
what
it.
to happen here.
I haven't watched
You
it a
can
lot
see
because
her
I don't find it
pores.
that different from
They were waiting for him.
a lot of what's already on
But
TV
why
right now.
Nightingale? He's been missing.
I
for
like
13
Bob's
years.
Burgers, but on the same end, I
Why here?
view it in the same way that I viewed Border Town, where it's like, oh, that's
Oh
fun.
God.
What? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
forgot
because I'm in
about Border
Texas. I don't know.
Get
No,
into the subject's head, see what they saw, feel what they felt.
Look, I think a comedy
Use
about a
whatever
border
you know
patrol
about
agent
the
is
guidelines to
a
ensure
hilarious
safety.
idea.
Yeah, but also the irony that his family, the family right next to him, he's gonna have some beefs with.
Yeah,
I like that.
I pretty much like any show that's just about a big dumb asshole because I relate to it.
I do like H. John Benjamin because
Nightingale was chosen
it's
as the
weird
victim.
because everyone remembers him now as Archer or Bob, but like I'll always remember him as the fucking soccer coach in home movies. Don't go crazy! Don't go
This wasn't
crazy!
some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component. They'd
There's a
instill
whole
first.
episode. There's an Alan Wake episode of Home
Like it
Movies where the
contained
soccer
something.
coach goes in the.
They killed John Benjamin and they cut his heart out. His little
Do you
dick
remember that
hanging
episode?
out. Yeah, I
you remember
that
the episode where he goes to the man hugging club because he thinks he's gonna get
Yeah,
wasted?
actually, that was pretty
And
funny.
and then he runs out into the woods and he starts just eating whatever's on the ground. Yeah, and he's going, "Don't go crazy! Don't go crazy!"
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
I have a friend that used to always go, "Mama, feed me, feed me, feed me." From that.
it's dark. He was there too.
Man, being in the FBI looks hard.
Not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
I thought I had to do a lot today, but she has more.
Before his murder.
What's that from? I've heard that.
That's Aquatine. It's Oglethorpe. The Moonites called him and said, "You have to."
I thought I had to.
We have this to do, this to do, and this to do. He's like, "Oh, okay." He hangs up. He's like,
Oh,
"Man,
yeah.
I thought
They're
my
sending
day
him-
was busy, but the in-law."
We're requesting help from you. We need to get this done, and this done. Oh wow! I thought I had a lot to do today, but they have more.
They have more. He's like sounding like genuinely upset. It's like, "Oh, everyone's so busy."
Let's take a look.
It is funny that he's
Lead the way.
Sounds good.
he's so upset on their behalf.
Way, right?
Oglethorpe's probably one of my favorite characters in fiction.
I'll just wait here.
I do also love you do the old you're doing the old switcheroo.
No,
No, father.
Anderson, did something happen at the lake?
You said you were at Emery's house, and he said you were at his house.
From the lake. Probably looking for
And then he just flew in his face.
Who says, you know what sucks about adult comedies is they're not funny anymore and they're just the same thing.
Sure.
Yeah, but also The Simpsons got it right in like what season 8 when they're like, there's gonna be a point. It's just all the same.
I think
You're
there's
eating
some good
hamburger every
ones.
day.
It's just that tastes change and sometimes things just get lighter. I don't know how to put it.
Well, it's when you just get desensitized. Like people were just harassing the shit out of, and maybe rightly so, but like Shane Dawson got in trouble for lots of tasteless comedy, and it's like, I remember back then that was considered a lot funnier, but we're a lot less concerned about how we treat other people back then. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And that's our cross to bear. While my aunt and uncle and everyone, those generations back, were like, we were just smoking weed constantly and doing nothing.
Not me though.
Throwing our garbage in the ocean. Yeah, not us though. Hellbent and I have never laughed at inappropriate jokes.
No, nor have we made any.
If you track our history, our entire lives, even as a baby, I was getting mad at microaggressions.
Oh, cool! I got a gun.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
That's how our day usually opens.
Lunchbox. Casey hates
Howdy,
the
Michael.
jokes about coincidentally
Howdy,
having the
Mike.
same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy comics. But he really hates the
I've been
movies.
liking those new Rick and Mortys. I hope they keep being good. That one guy not in there, that, the other guy, he writes some pretty funny stuff.
I wish I could see a more diverse set of people make stuff. I want to see more cartoons made by different people, not like 15 Matt Groening cartoons, or like, I'm happy that there aren't like a million South Park spinoffs, for example.
They
Like, yeah, like a
tried so
couple-
hard to do that, yeah.
They had a couple of shows, but they said, let's just do a musical. And it's pretty
I do
cool
like
because it doesn't saturate like one area. It was like, it's South Park. All 5 are the Family Guy one, Cleveland show.
Yeah.
Nobody liked that. I
Well,
mean,
remember the Seth MacFarlane cavalcade of cartoon comedy?
didn't Burger King pay for that?
They must have.
Yeah, I think that was
But
like
it's just-
I think that was like some company going like, look, we want you to put Burger King references in like an hour worth of your dumb stuff. It's like,
Well,
oh,
I
you
haven't
can do.
I haven't seen Koala Man yet, but like
I love Koala
I'm
Man.
I'm sure it's great, but like I'm already tired of that look of the Michael Cusack characters. Does that make sense?
Too bad.
With the little round eyes. No, it's cool. But like you were saying, you don't always want it to feel like you have Wendy's, Burger King, Jack in the Box. Sometimes you want to go to a Mike's Burger stand or.
Well, that's why people like Bob's Burgers, Brian.
Well, you know what? That does look different, but that's a Lauren Bouchard, just like how Home Movies looks like Bob's Burgers.
I do remember when Home Movies came out having discussions with people about like, so do you like this? Like, no, it's not like Ren and Stimpy. It's not drawn perfect. I'm like, yeah, but it's fun.
God.
You need to
This is a
go.
real relaxing show to come home to after work or school or
It's kinda
anything.
creepy, though.
It is, yeah, and it's also just weird to see what they do with it now. Like Bob's Burgers does look insanely different.
Yeah, and I
But
guess
it's
it
the
does
same
kind
one.
of keep that home movies thing going, which is always a nice thing. The old Adult Swim lineup is really good.
Yeah. You know, when Helmut and I were younger, like in the old days, we'd watch, like, Futurama was on the air, and they were still making Crash Bandicoot games, and we'd watch Aqua Teen. There would be new seasons of Aqua Teen.
Lines scratched out on edits.
And
like a manuscript.
God, what else?
Page of a story.
Metalocalypse.
This what? No, but it's got to be stuff that's on that they've already brought back. Like The Simpsons was still on.
The text is about us.
And Ren and Stimpy was gonna be making new episodes.
FBI Special Agent Robert.
I'm saying that everything that we've enjoyed
And then there was a page they found.
is the
first step down.
they've already brought it back.
It was better when we did it.
Yeah. Futurama was new back.
Someone knew they were here.
I can
Someone
tell it's a
playing
different
with them.
person drawing it now.
Oh
An
man.
invitation. How could they not accept?
I can tell it's a different person drawing this one shot.
She's just standing there going,
There's like a big long thing of drool just drooping out her mouth.
Oh, never mind. No, I do like this. This is good horror, you know.
Either he dropped this page.
Well,
Plus, you can make it do a little shimmy.
It could cut to anything, and you won't.
I should profile Nightingale.
You're not as surprised now when you cut to things.
Dark and Darkling says, I love Futurama. One of my best childhood memories of mine. I love Futurama too. Hey, Nosferatu. Sorry, Nightbot got you. Nightbot doesn't like a lot of emojis. I think I said it at 15. But you know what? I appreciate you going the extra mile. Wait, do I need to go to my mind brain?
My mind
I think I
brain
wanted
house.
to do that, but yeah, I got a profile, don't I?
Sherlock, what are you doing? I'm going to my my brain house.
It's like a TARDIS, except it doesn't protect you, and you're horribly vulnerable.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. There's a Doctor Who where his mind palace is the TARDIS, and it's like it works emotionally, but you look at it and you're like, they had 15 cents this week.
If I took enough drugs, I could convince myself I have a mind palace. So you know, this isn't too out of the realm of reality.
I actually, mind palaces are real things that people, well, they're not real things, but people use them to help them organize. I can't imagine having another place to organize all my stuff. That seems like too much work. Shigabit says Mind Palace with anime girl figures and RGB gamer lighting. You'd like my house, Shigabits. That's exactly. My house is your Mind Palace.
You know,
you gotta wipe your feet.
No,
I think he came from the lake.
AR, augmented reality. That's what everybody's like. I'll have a bookshelf that's invisible and like digital and physical all at the same time.
That would be cool.
You
can live in a room with nothing in it.
Okay.
I hope it gets there, but we're just like, I need it to be a bookshelf, but I need to be able to play wall ball whenever the hell I want.
See what I can find inside.
I do like the idea of like, this is my bookshelf, and then hard cut to me in an empty room with like that Clockwork Orange ambience going wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, or like, I want to be able to push a button and it's like zombie invasion, and they start pouring in through my windows. I'm like, die!
Oh, that would be cool.
But then, I need some snappy shit like that to where I'm putting it on. I'm like, what other games have got this thing?
But then some dude from a country that they don't talk like we do is gonna get really pissed off.
I'll see somebody put it on their dog and watch the dog get scared.
I know, I was gonna say, but like hold your house
I'm
hostage.
kidding.
Like if you don't give me the
I don't want to see someone torture a dog, Brian.
Are we characters or the audience?
No, you're not
If they're
listening to
putting
me.
AR on a dog, I want him to see bunny rabbits that he could chase around.
He's gonna just keep running into shit.
Just destroy the living room. It's like,
My
watch,
dog
you're gonna
already
put a
destroys the
little
living room.
computer bunny like runs like 5 feet away from it, and he just annihilates the TV.
Come on, catch me, catch me.
Holy shit, a rabbit! Indoors.
I finally got one.
The doggy AR helmet would be pretty cool. Now that I think about it, that might actually not be. That might even be a good training tool if you're able to calibrate it to where it's like, and then you see the rabbit.
Big puddles.
Like when the helmet's off, I don't see the rabbit. When it's on, I can see him.
This is like Mice and Men. But no, I'm saying that some dude's gonna grandma's gonna be wearing her VR headset in 100 years, and some angry man is gonna be like, "You will give me all of your credit info, or else zombies will come out of the walls." Ooh, you know, it's gonna be that.
Nah, you're gonna have a dead grandma with a VR headset on, and it's gonna be plugged in for like 2 weeks and overheat. It's gonna light on fire.
It's like those old heating element bathtubs where it cooked the people in there.
It's like, open the casket, I want to see your face. It's like Mortal Kombat, like burnt skull.
I was gonna say bury grandma with the VR headset just on her head.
Thanks.
She wanted to be remembered this way.
Drive to Bright Falls.
She loved Mortal Kombat.
The Bookers.
Siste says, Helmet, can you name all of Meatwad's dolls?
Let's try that
Okay,
shortcut.
Dewey?
Yeah. Damn, you got Dewey. That's the only one I remember.
Vanessa.
I had Dewey, Vanessa, and there's one more.
Boxy Brown.
Seems like a nice
Oh yeah, Boxy.
Murders aside. Pretty woods.
Is there another one that we're not?
We got set
No,
up.
that's a
Dewey,
3.
Vanessa, and...
We should go for a hike.
Dewey, Vanessa, and Boxy.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't.
You guys want to hear my
exactly up to
Boxy
task,
Brown
but
impression?
hopefully the
Yeah,
sheriff will be
everybody,
nice.
let's do our best Boxy Browns. Great.
Hey,
Yeah, did you
Meatwad.
have any friends that
Don't
the
be doing
Chappelle
that.
show just ruined for a while? Kind of like Borat kind of made some people insufferable. You know what I mean? Not that I think Dave Chappelle's funny and I like Borat, but you know what I mean? You have the friend who's like,
again.
I like to repeat the joke.
Yeah, but you know what? I did know someone who loved Dave Chappelle, like his stand-up, and then watched Chappelle's show and went, "What is this garbage?" Like she just didn't like the. Like Dave Chappelle
his
could
stand-up's
talk about.
way different from his show. His show's a little bit more like skit comedy, to where it has, or kind of like how Nostalgia Critic's absurd. It's like Dave Chappelle's version of Nostalgia Critic, where his stand-up is just a regular guy, like, "Hey everybody,
Dave
I'm Dave
Chappelle's
Chappelle."
reviewing a kid in King
Can't
Arthur's
fit the
Court.
clues all together yet.
Like,
Tripod. Tracks leading.
interesting career is what I'll say. He definitely led a more fun path than Carlos Mencia.
Maybe.
Man, Carlos Mencia had a show for a long time too, and nobody cared. They're like, "Hey, he steals jokes. That's what he does."
Tyler, I know, and Tyler Perry, like, directed 9 different projects this year, and it's like I haven't watched one of them.
I haven't watched 9 projects this year.
I was just thinking, someone's trying to get me to watch like Deer Hunter, and I'm like, it sounds awesome, and Cool Hand Luke. Like, people are making me lists of movies to watch, and I'm like, I'm not in a relationship anymore. I have work to do. I have to make movies and like take care of my house. To this day says, I think Jeff Dunham's going through a slump now. Hasn't he been going through a slump for like 15 years?
Nah, he just says, look, with current news and all that, he's gonna have a huge resurgence. I promise you. He's wringing his hands right now, looking at the Twitter feeds. And
he's like, I'm gonna create a conjoined twin that is.
Who's in Israel, you say? He's like, yeah. Time to make some new puppets. He's like, he's in his craft house.
He's
like
got
Saw.
his first 2-hand puppet, and like one person's from one group, one's from another, and they don't get along. But you know,
his bloody
in the
outfit
end,
and his
they're
rusty
family.
blades and his foam, and he's like,
And like the puppets are like, please, I'll do whatever, and he's like, it's too late for that.
To be here for this mystery.
Boy, this game's pretty.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
I think you were telling me that like the
I'll pop there
Ahmed
anyway.
character is like
I want to walk to the diner. Get
just
a
holding up, like people still like him.
Oh yeah,
that's fine.
they actually really do like him overseas, which is just, you know, it's interesting.
funny.
But what are you gonna, you
He's
know,
doing
I
great
know
in the other markets, yeah.
it doesn't say anything. I'm not saying that is like, and that says a lot about society. I'm just like, oh,
No,
really?
no.
There was like, yeah, he flies over to Iraq all the time. I'm like, really? You think that guy would avoid that place, right?
Ooh, I have not seen Digital Circus. I heard it's really good. Sister, I haven't
Digital
seen the Barbie
Circus is
movie yet.
great.
Well, no, there was a time in history that
Hello.
there was a group of people in California really pissed off on behalf of Speedy Gonzalez, right?
That happens every like year. There's always some group that's like,
Yeah.
oh, I hate Speedy.
But what's funny about it is every single time there's like an actual like, what do you want to call it, national advancement for Latino people, and they're like he's not hurting nobody. It's Speedy Gonzalez. Chill out.
Hey, you know what? The way I view it is, if you like Speedy Gonzalez, good. And if you hate Speedy Gonzalez, you have every right to be like, I hate that stupid character.
This is the audio clip they'll post when we're done for.
I don't want to go. This reminds me of going through Google Maps and looking through like West Virginia and be like, oh no. Like, oh
I know
no,
what
okay,
you
it's a
mean.
bit harsh, but you know.
We're in West Virginia.
It's just a little extra worn down. You're like, oh man. They don't spend any money on the sidewalks here. That's rough. Oh, this place is fixed.
Man.
Where we go? We're going to Deerfest.
Ooze says there's already drama of Digital Circus. Dude, there's drama in Rick and Morty. There's drama Has Been Hotel. There's drama. It's just the internet.
And yet they'll keep making the product and people will keep watching it. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's I don't lead into this drama stuff anymore. If someone's acting like a monster, I get it, but it's usually like, and the creator said that this guy was fat or whatever it's gonna be. It's never.
Every creator of everything ever is always a jerk, always 100% of the time, forever, every time.
Hollywood's full
time,
of monsters.
always.
I'll be back in
Hollywood is full of monsters and liars and manipulators and insecure people, and you can be all those things and work in Hollywood. But Hollywood's about people who don't take no for an answer from anyone, and that's how they get what they want. Do you think Rick and Morty was the first pilot that those guys made? It was like the 5th.
Washington's finest.
The only person who like won from the get-go is like Matt Groening. He made The Simpsons in like an afternoon.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
And he just sent it off,
I'm
and
set for coffee.
they made shorts of him, and they did really well.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is
Everyone
Agent
else had to
Alex
fail
Casey.
on a loop.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of
This
witnesses.
remards me of the Sonic movie for some reason.
Like Jim Carrey's at
Authorities
the.
still on about that?
That'd be
It
awesome.
does look like
No, the bookies don't.
you play as Jim Carrey.
You can decide for yourselves.
There's a.
No, that's what
there's
the
an
next Sonic
improvised
game should
button.
look like. The next Sonic game should look like this, but you have like Sonic running around.
Casey, you
Oh
can
yeah,
go
yeah,
to
and
the
Jim
sheriff.
Carrey's Robotnik in the
Take
game.
your
too.
time.
That would kick ass. Why aren't they doing that? Sega always does weird stuff. Why don't they like pay Remedy to make the next Sonic game and put Jim Carrey?
Go missing.
Sure.
Are you kidding me?
Somebody stop
Well,
them.
Cauldron Lake was
That'd be
fantastic.
that would make just the same amount of money that you spent on it back.
The fence was built just after.
You'd break even.
That's exactly
It wouldn't pay enough to keep the lights on. Not
Just
even the
enough,
computers
just enough
running.
for you to have done it. Yep.
Yeah, that hedgehog sure zipping around town. Well, that's what the fence is for. I can picture the dialogue just watching this.
Okay, I gotta stick this place up. Where's my gun?
This
Oh, wait,
would
that's my mind
actually.
place.
Is that your mind place, or you just happy to see me? Oh, that's the Twin Peaks bar. Oh, go back to that. Oh my
Is it?
God, that's
Oh,
the exact bar
dear.
from Twin Peaks. My girlfriend and I used to go there like twice a month.
You should clog the toilet there every month.
Yeah, guys, look it up. It's
Look
called
at the
Tweed
menu.
Cafe.
They got pancakes for $7 or $6.
Hang on. That's the cafe from Twin Peaks. It's Tweed's Cafe. It's over by Snoqualmie Falls, and they let us bring Oso the husky there, and in the front door. So Hellbent, turn around. Go to the. You see where the front door is there? We're in
Yeah.
that booth. Okay, there's a booth on the right that they didn't model in the game, where those chairs are, the high chairs.
Yeah.
Or whatever that is. Yeah. So picture Oso sitting in front of a fan, and the fan's leading out the door, like blocking the walkway, and all of Oso's fur is getting blown onto people's food, and they were all happy to see him as he's smiling as his fur is engulfing your meal.
I'm
And then
seasoning your
someone-
food.
And then someone came out from the. I wonder if they got money for that. They came out from the back and like gave him a tray of bacon. It was
Oh, that's
awesome.
nice.
All right,
Excuse me.
I gotta go to work, but go outside the diner real
Agent
quick.
Saga Anderson.
Oh, I got locked into dialogue.
I'm
Oh,
Tammy, and
really?
who's that?
Oh, I want to.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because
Darn, I
if
want
not,
to. I want to
we'd love
see
to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw.
how much of this is accurate.
Man, it looks like they're gonna be
We're not
talking a
charging
lot
I just have a
here.
few questions.
Oh,
Oh, maybe I
damn.
can just run away. Hold on.
Okay.
See you later. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, that's nice. I like that freedom.
Is
It's
there
the
a
Deer
car?
Diner.
Is there a car dealership across from the?
No, it's
Oh
just
no, I think
there's
this
just
is
a
all
lake.
different. Just turn around real slow so I can get a. Okay, yeah, this is all different. Okay, that's
Yeah,
cool. I'll
Brian,
miss
not
you
everything
guys.
revolves around you, but
I apologize. I'm sorry
That's
I
right.
came today. I'm also sorry I was on the stream.
yeah.
Goodbye,
Thanks for-
everyone.
Have a good one, dude. Well, that's Brian. He likes his cartoons. He loves his cartoons. Why are you at Cauldron Lake?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
I got clues. What's in here?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Well, all right then.
I need something to force this open.
Well, the mirror works. It's always nice to see. Jukebox is dead. Where's the crowbar? Is there anybody else to talk to? Am I done here? I don't want to have to run back here 1,000 times. Okay, we're good. Probably. Or no, wait, I gotta go to my brain space, don't I? Okay, yeah.
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one. The Cult of the Tree. What aren't the Bookers?
Oh, I remember the ambiguously gay duo, dude. That was a great show.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Okie doke.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Jimmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Whoa. I am on Twitch Tuesday.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Oh no. She dropped that smile like a dead baby. Let's go, boys. Time to stop some crime.
Let's go.
I'm so ready for RoboCop. I'm taking so many cars.
With a cult. The cult of the tree.
Give you a ticket.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Give you a ticket. Stop loitering.
That sort of thing. We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's Best not to take it personally.
Well, I did.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yay!
In the morgue, all prepped.
All right.
Take a closer look as soon as possible.
Wheel out that corpse. Let's go. Me first.
I'll be right with you. Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need?
Where's the corpse? I want it.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it... Oh no, a bear. Help.
Whoa.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Wow, is this what like an XQC and Sniper Wolf character do? I got the wrong business. We should just watch videos and go, ha 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 ha.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
Thank you, Matthias. Assist A.
Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
I go where I want. Never mind. Most of the time I go where I want. Unless the door's locked.
Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection. Before
Hey, how's it going, man? You doing okay?
What was the cause of death? What other... There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
That might be what killed him. Oh, I gotta go to my mind brain. Oh, we got the profile. To the case board.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down. That's not right.
Well, that's something. I like the case system. This is fun.
Finding a case
Hey,
of the
stupid.
lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Here we go. Let's get started. I think it's funny we're going into like mind space when it's clear that they jammed something into his chest. What we don't know, it could be a hand grenade. We don't know. Hey, Brandon.
Oh. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
I have to solve the murder.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Time to go into the chest.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
Titan, I'm not looking at the Hellboy game, but it looks kind of off.
I have them right here. No, wait.
Oh, he's gone.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Well, his autopsy's not going well. Hey, Artemis.
Didn't see her. Could
Thanks for
not
the
see
raid.
into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
All right. We'll see you later.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go.
Get out of my house. Copy Thomas.
He vanished.
Oh, no. Neat. I wonder how copywritten this is. Oh, man. Oh, well. Surely they wouldn't set you up for that. It's a lovely song. I would hate to be, just take the ad revenue. That's fine. Is this an intro? Looks like one of those Windows Media visualizers. Yeah, D Crash, they're gonna get $1.50. Hell, hey. Okay, I'm gonna. I don't know how long that goes on.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out...
Yeah, Sleepy Dog's on there already got me. There's nothing I can do.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a
What's
monster.
with his head? It's Sam Lake, Morgan.
Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Look at that shadow, though.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
Hey, Soul Hunter, remember for 9 months. Thank you, Soul Hunter. Says, how's it going, Helmet? It's going good. Hope you're doing good, too.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
I took a nap right after work, woke up,
Saga was back at
had something to eat, talked with Brian, and yeah, here we are.
Find your way in
Late at night, doing a little
ritual.
Alan
Saga would
Wake.
learn how. Stop the monster.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Do. Writing part of the ritual, of course.
Think, Saga. Doesn't look right.
What am I missing? Oh, okay, there we go.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable.
Oh man, this is like a 90s point and click
Show
game.
me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway
Oh, I
brought
think
you
you're
here,
Artemis.
witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
This is really good.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Hey, Dashing. Hey, Artemis, thank you for being subscribed for 4 months of the tier 1. I appreciate that over on Twitch. That is nice of ya.
Sheriff Breaker disappeared.
Oh, good night, Sugar Bits.
Some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's hurt.
At least I think later, Sugar Bits. I don't know. I'm reading 2 chats. I got like Twitch and regular. I need to find a way to merge them. It's some unholy abomination. Yeah, Dashing, I'm liking Alan Wake 2. It reminds me of old 90s PC games, but it's all Unreal 5'd up.
Been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Somebody's ordering stuff from Amazon. Outreach Barbecue. That's something.
It won't open.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Talk with me. What's going on? Tell me about the monsters. Now, I'm in jail.
I like throwing you in jail every other day. No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Everybody steals toilet paper. I don't even know what this note's complaining about. It's your sheriff stations for Pete's sake. No, you just have to have. You have to supply like 1 million asses worth of toilet paper per toilet, because people will just take the toilet paper, and I can understand why. And
We need to be prepared in case.
if I steal toilet paper, I never pay for it. I can get that much more McDonald's. Makes sense. I can't argue the economics.
We need backup. The Bright Falls case? Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
They'll steal the hand soap too. They'll bring little Ziploc baggies or little bottles, probably, you know, usually like a little soft soap bottle, right? You just go and fill that thing all the way up. So you gotta like tune the soap dispenser to put out this little sad squirt, like. I don't know, Dashing. I tried to holster the flashlight, didn't happen. So we're gonna quick travel with the car.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing...
Dude, if I'm angry, I can't drive this.
You've heard the stories about what happened in
I want to tear ass in this rainy street.
Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Return to...
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted areas.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
Well, they're dead. So it's going like that. Hey, Damien, with $20 says just to celebrate the spoopy season. Thank you, Damien Wolf. We have a special Halloween thing planned, so if you're around, make sure to be there. And thank you for the $20, by the way. Hope you're having a good end of October. It just blew right by, didn't it?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
They're mostly each dreams.
Weather side. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me.
By the way, thank you again, Damien.
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown.
Oh, dude, we've already had the Halloween candy ready.
So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Okay, we're done for now.
Now I can get into the machine.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
It's actually pretty relaxing. It's kind of like a TV show. I'm playing Twin Peaks.
Feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
I'm just looking for secrets. I want to get all the pages.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Oh, let me see if I can smooth out that frame rate a little bit more, because I kind of had things cranked up a bit here. Ultra performance. Is that just going to bump it down to 720p? Oh, whatever. I think it's upscaling from 720p. Well, that smoothed it out. Let me know if you can see a tangible difference. It probably won't translate to YouTube that much.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
What's my favorite Halloween candy? That's a great question, Dashing Hoodie. What can I say? I really like, when it comes to candy, Nestle Crunch bars. Those are just, I like them. They're great. Whoppers are great.
Where'd you go from here?
I don't mind Milk Duds because you can hold on to those for like a year and they're still good.
The presence. Nightingale isn't far.
I feel like the candy goo bars, like, you know, Milky Way, Three Musketeers, Snickers, like those are all kind of just the same bar, but with different. Ooh, hell yeah, Guns and Bullets. Are we getting in the game now? Nice. It has a really good intro. I like to shoot some monsters now, though. That'd be fun. Down for that. Which is ladle, huh? What happens if I put my face in here? Can I get back here? Why would you not let me get back here and put my face in here? Why even have it like that? You gotta look through and aim. I don't know. Fancy water. Reese's mini cups are good, D Crash.
Like it's reacting to the. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga.
Shubis is Jolly Ranchers, but only the blue. Fair enough.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree.
Dargan likes Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces are good. I haven't had any of those in a while. I don't mind just regular chocolate either if it's just Hershey chocolate bars. I'm like, those are pretty solid. Or just regular caramels. Like, the basics are great. I don't mind the white chocolate cookies and cream ones, but if it's like, you know, more than one of those, I don't know, something about those doesn't sit well with me, but they're good. But yeah, no, just give me all the Nestle Crunches and Kit Kats and Whoppers. Those are great. Be my 3. Yeah, what am I doing? Okay, looks like the map's convenient and useful. Takes a second to load in, but you know what? Let's not hold that against it. Dashing and taking an apple over Milk Dud any day. You don't know what it's like to need something to last you for a while. Like, if I'm at work and I got like Milk Duds, that makes it a lot more palatable, I guess is the best way to put it.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Sugar babies are tooth killers. Yeah, those little honey things. Damn. I like those honey chewable, like caramel like things, but they just like annihilate. Like they pull your teeth out of the sockets. Why I can't, I'll get used to moving around, but yeah, it's a good map.
This carving looks fresh. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Yeah. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Hell yeah, my psycho board's looking good.
I need to find the witch's hut.
That's up north. Yeah, turn around and go up. This way. Otherwise known as north. Up. Good night, says Day. Yeah, I started late tonight. I was like, well, we're gonna do Alan Wake, so let's get in a good nap.
This is the witch's hut. The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
So where is this fuse? There's a dead guy. They're making more dead guys. That'd be cool. I'd like some more dead guys to shoot at, for example. Well, what the hell? Why is it there? Oh, whatever. It's a very Unreal Engine thing for the map to have to like buffer in. It's like loading map shader. Beep boop. Okay, so there's like a direction from here. A little fuse box and then a little bridge. I think the bridge is where I need to go. Was the bridge blown out? I thought it was blown out. Nope. Okay, fuse is probably right here.
This fuse is busted.
Alright. I went the wrong way. You already read that.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Is it littering if you needed it?
Another page. Making progress.
Yeah, we totally couldn't have seen that earlier.
Sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
I like that we got real-time reflections. I like that we got quick saves and manual saves and controls well. Sometimes lighting gets a little goofy. That's the unfortunate side effect of the ray tracing stuff. If something's really lit up, it's really lit up.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign, Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town, but she trusted the pages, was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory.
This is a pretty game.
Page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
I don't know, witch's ladle maybe. Never mind, no, near general store, 2 points of interest. So forward, then left. All right. Got it. Too far left. Man, they really dragged the combat out for a while, but that's all right. It's nice to give it a try. We will check with Lady, but I will guess. I've had instances where I've just randomly guessed, and I've gotten the keys immediately. It's always a good feeling. Not today. Yummy painkillers. Let's try the trauma patch. You eat it? They make first aid look so nice in video games. It's like, oh yeah, that's the stuff. The Epic Games achievement sound is goofy. Bloop bleep. Don't forget to update the code. Well, what is it? Oh, maybe just one of the ones on the note.
Match the ones on the lotto ticket.
That's what I was thinking, but also, let's see. It says more numbers I need, though, like 0, 5, 13, 17, right? So... Oh, I see. So it's 39.45. Sorry, I got lost. Wait, not 39.45 then. Damn it. Okay, hold on. 739. That's right. Okay, thank you, Darkened. I had it wrong. I missed a step. What can I say? It's late. It's midnight. Oh god, where's the gun? I need the gun. Where's my shotgun? I want it. Haven't been much to shoot at. Yeah, 739 sounds right. Or 793. There you go. Thank you, Darkened. This menu's kind of sticky. Very Resident Evil, but reminds me of the Resident Evil 2 remake, actually, but that menu needs to be patched up a little bit. It looks good and it works. It's just you got to click on things like 3 or 4 times, it seems.
I should keep looking here. The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist loomed close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge. I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know...
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. Sounds literary, but what does it mean? I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart.
Shoot, I am muted. Thank you, Brandon.
Like I saw.
Sorry, I had a bit of a cough earlier.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense. Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the...
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just...
Yeah, okay, I'm going the right way. Hey, Sir Lancelot, good to see you. I'm going the wrong damn way. Wait, no, I'm not. I need to go to the witch's, Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. You're going the wrong damn way. Is it over here? No, yeah, this way. All right. Damn, I feel stupid. It must be all the ray tracing confusing my mind. I went this way earlier. That took a wrong turn. We just go straight, right? If we go straight, then take a right. Dude, I wish there were more combat. I do like it. I feel like this is meant to be like the really big, long, slow burn before the, game kicks in. But, this may just be how the whole game plays. I mean, it says don't forget to save often, so I'm thinking maybe combat starts now, right? Yeah, wait, I'm here now. What am I doing?
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Did I hear a fucking enemy? No. Guess we'll go back to the murder site. Tom Clancy's Alan Wake. That'd make it spooky because Tom Clancy's dead. Maybe I need to go to that is coughing in the microphone. I'm so sorry. Maybe I need to go to the witch's ladle. Sorry, it's getting me today. Allergies or something. Well. Let's see. Oh yeah, I should dodge. I'm learning. It's been like an hour before they even introduced hero combat. All right. I don't mind a slow start, but this game really does like its slow start. Well, that has to be the right way because there's monsters, right?
There's the sign with the witch.
Oh, that we looked at this 100 times.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
No, better walk in. Ah!
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Is there a path here? No map. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. I might have to use the ramp method, but it seems like I gotta go this way. Look for a clue, maybe. Casey's either dead or the overlap cuts the signals off. Maybe both. Or maybe I'll leave. Doesn't seem right though. No, I got confused, so I'm leaving now.
Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare. Need to find Nightingale.
I guess it's neat I can run through the brush.
He's here. Nightingale.
Time to bust a ghost.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal. Nightingale's badge.
It seems like having 2 FBI agents Sir Lancelot would be useful in an environment like this, but what do I know? Yeah, I've had drunk moments like that.
Go. Get to safety.
So run back and fight it. Oh, it was a boss. I thought he's just invincible. I thought he'd just keep coming back.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Who put tinfoil in the microwave? Tell me now.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Whoa. This game's classy. There's certain elements of it that are slightly rough. Does you get a song after each chapter? So that you can like go pour yourself another drink and get smashed while you play it. It's a nice touch.
Anderson, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake.
God.
Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Just get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time, but you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
No, there's gonna. Oh! That's the scariest thing I've seen in the game so far. his body's a little whoop, freaked out. The lighting's gorgeous, and then sometimes it's not. Like, you get the flashlight close to something or any kind of light. It's almost like it's too bright, but I mean, in other areas, especially over like larger environments, it looks really good. With the reflections.
With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there.
Fancy colors.
The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Yeah, this inventory system's very RE7, RE2, which is good. I don't mind that. It's a good thing. I hope that there's more combat as it goes forward, because I kind of like the combat. But Well, Remedy always does things a little bit different, and that's what I appreciate about him. So, you know, I'll have to come back with a more clear mind and give it a more earnest shot. But I just wanted to pop the cap on it on launch and show it off to y'all. And you know, I like it. It's not the shooty bang bang that we get at Dead Space, but it's nice to see something with the more, you know, fleshed out story, very deliberate, you know, design philosophy. I make fun of like the, you know, enter your own mind thing, but I mean, it's technically impressive to just press, you know, tab and have it jump in, especially in Unreal 5, to where you usually just get a bunch of texture loading here. No, this works fine. Weapon upgrade. Like, we don't use the weapons too much. I need a lot more pages too. So I figure I have ways to go.
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
Very classy. I'd say that off the bat. I like the combat. The detective work is good. It's nice to play a game to where the detective work isn't activate detective vision. It just gets tiring when it's like, you know, hit the button and it'll just show you what to look at. It's kind of just you know, switcheroo, right? Instead of it just being highlighted on the ground like it regularly is, it's like turn on the supervision to highlight the stuff on the ground. Maybe we'll have some of that, I don't know. That stuff's good narratively, and there's like an extra button always for a game like this, but it's nice to see them just be like, hey, use a flashlight, shoot them with the gun, pick up stuff off the ground. Yeah, it should have been still play more in the future, but it's like, it's stupid late, and midnight launches are dumb for that, for streaming, in my opinion, but it is fun to, again, take a couple hours out of the night and be like, hey, look, new shiny. But yeah, definitely continue Alan Wake 2. I like it. I think Brian will have a lot more fun playing it with me as he can see it live rather than having to sit there and guess and talk about his current thing of interest, which would be great for a different show. But for this one, it is kind of like you need to, you know, I need to get him in here to broadcast it to him. We need to talk about it. And he can help me actually look through things. I could use a co-pilot in that regard. But yeah, you know, he'll probably be back tomorrow. I forget what his schedule is. And we also got Rip Out with Trader Dan on Saturday. And well, my schedule's kind of in a loop, so we may have an early stream. There may be an extra thing that happens here and there. Can't say what, can't say when. We'll just see. We're playing it by ear.
What's the far's favorite
Rip Out.
shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
This is fun. Anyways, yeah, I like this. It's a breath of fresh air. One last thing I guess I'd say is that it's a survival horror game, but it doesn't follow too many of this. It follows the good traditions like weapons handling and inventory. It even took the Resident Evil one. People are right about that. But it does its own thing and doesn't necessarily try to just be like everything else. And I like that. Kind of feels like a more sane version of my brain's fried. I'm tired. I'm dying over here. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for voting on the poll. The best spooky game with 84 votes is Dead Space with 58%. Alien Isolation with 23, Alan Wake with 10%, and Until Dawn with 7. I'll have to get some more Dead Space rolling here. And yeah, that'll be it. So I appreciate you watching, appreciate you chatting. We'll be back again soon. And thank you for the generosity, Soul Hunter, Damian Wolf, and Artemis. I appreciate you very much. Y'all have a good night, a good start to your weekend. What am I saying? Tomorrow's Friday. Well, it is Friday. Your start to your weekend ain't here yet. But, you know, we'll get there. One step at a time. that'll be it for me. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.